Hello. Hello. Hi. In Faust time, I just got off the Mira Mizu's community day. That was very fun. I posted a clip of me being an absolute simpleton on my Twitter. Go check it out. It's very funny.
Wait, what do you mean Turbo DC? What?
In other news, this game, I'm probably a bit late to the trend here. I saw this advertised on Reddit.com. A wretched hive of scum and villainy, as I've come to learn, even more than the backwater reaches of space. But I saw an ad that was pretty adorable. This is absolutely not going to be a horror game. I don't expect to get scared at all. I'm probably going to play for about half an hour, so I don't have a lot of footage to cut, edit, and take care of. If this ends up doing numbers and I end up actually really enjoying it, maybe there'll be a longer part 2. But for now, I just actually want to demo it. So, okay, there we go. So by Black Tabby Games. So, Slay the Princess. Okay. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, okay. Simple enough so far. I'm glad there's actual narration here. I don't have to do it myself. Thank God. I hate narrating.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I mean, I'm sure I can just talk her out of it, right? Like, you can talk down people. Oh my God, there's so many options. I don't know what to do here. Okay, so... Okay. I've always wanted to shop a monarch. Viva la revolution. What if I turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Huh. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. What's the
That's
twist?
strange. It looks like this path... the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
Yeah, convenient, sure.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish if you want to be. I've already outlined the stakes of this. Your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Oh.
Forever.
I'm getting a good laugh out of this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its
I should have waited to take a drink of water. Oh no, I almost choked.
with the princess. There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone.
Okay,
ever
and...
lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Listen. What you don't understand here is I just simply won't die. I'm simply too good for it.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange.
What the
starts to
fuck?
happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures.
Oh,
through
this
the
isn't
leaves.
funny anymore.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Huh?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths
What the fuck am I looking at?
Desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness.
I just got an
It's like
achievement.
any of that time
The real
spent
slate of
lost in the
Princess
woods
starts
really
here.
matters. It
Die.
isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2. Oh wait, I actually go on to chapter 2? What the fuck?
You're on a path in the woods. And at
Wait,
the end of
what?
that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Okay, I'm kind of creeped out
end
now.
the
This
world.
feels uncomfy. I can lie again! Game! If you present me with this option, I'm just going to choose it! Okay, what if I hit... I actually do want to explore.
Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met you.
What the fuck?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Oh. Why do I have voices in my head?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do. What else we can do to ruin
You know what? Voice of the Contrarian, I really like the cut of your
By
jib.
ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever? Then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you can pull that off.
Alright, you have my attention now.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Yeah,
The
nope.
world hasn't ended
That's
yet.
not gonna stop me.
And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff
Oh.
those pathetic little voices to the back of your
Oh.
head. Stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take
No,
this
you can't.
seriously.
I'm telling the truth. I'm gonna go definitely kill this princess.
A warning before you
Oh, hey, why is there a bunch of walls around the cabin?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
What if I just don't do it? Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she
Exactly.
isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open
I mean, he is called the voice of the Contrarian. I feel like he's just agreeing with us because we're going against the narrator. Oh, I don't have an option here. Okay, the walls are literally just stopping me from leaving. Alrighty then! Sure
The
thing.
interior of the cabin is odd. The air smelling faintly of plastic. The wood of the walls fitting together. with uncomfortable angles. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Perched on that table is a pristine
So,
blade.
as I move my cursor around, the environment moves
The
with
blade
it.
is your
Okay. Oh, this is Renpai. Okay, this is made out of Renpai. That's cool. I think it's out of Renpai anyway. This is definitely the normal, like the traditional visual novel engine, because that's the right click is the engine they all use to save. Yeah, I think it is anyway.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. It's a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
I do like the cut of your jib.
I, for one, would rather have it. We don't really know what we're dealing with here.
I don't know.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple,
Okay,
and
but
straightforward premise?
the thing you haven't explained is how does this princess end the world? Like, does she have any cool powers? I mean, I just recruited for my ship, to be honest. Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
Oh, he doesn't see the mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah, what happens when I wipe the mirror clean? I feel like this is gonna be nightmare fuel.
You reach
Huh?
rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look.
What the fuck? Wait, that's not a human hand. That's not a human hand.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, then we'll see.
Oh.
You don't want
Oh. Are we not a human? Is the princess against whatever we are, and that's why we need to kill her? Because we're not human? Well, I'm a totally normal human, so, I don't know what these guys' deal is, but I'm fine. The princess doesn't bother me. I'm just gonna go now. Oh dear, hang on a second. Something's weird. Hang on, guys. Okay, okay, got the door open, but, shit. Well, we have a little bit of a situation. Let me just get myself all prepared for this bullshit. So yes, we are not leaving, unfortunately. I have just looked out my recordings, my studio room door, and there is just a wall. I don't know how it got there. So, yeah, slaying the princess is starting to sound a lot more interesting now. But fuck the blade, we don't need it. What's the worst that could happen? I'm not scared of a princess.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase built from an unidentifiable and featureless material. The steps barely seem to fit together, and upon closer inspection, they barely seem to go anywhere at all, let alone down. The air here has an almost artificial quality to it, the scent of plastic from the cabin mingling with a cocktail of chemical odors. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multi-tonal lilt adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
Hi there. Is someone there?
Huh? Huh?
This isn't what I expected her to sound like.
What
is
the
she?
fuck?
Well, she's not a princess, that's for sure.
Well, thanks, contrarian.
She is a princess. Don't let your imagination run wild.
Is that company?
That's creepy.
Don't
Haha.
remember
I'm scared.
company.
Oh, there's a little smiley emoji. Oh, she's definitely gonna fucking kill us the moment we turn her head around the corner.
It takes you a moment to orient yourself before you're able to
Ah, we're
start
fucking
moving forward.
dead. Yep, alright, I'm gonna have to find a new body.
As you enter the next room,
Oh, hello there,
the form of
princess.
The princess comes into view, her wrist bound to the far wall in heavy shackles.
You sure about that? It doesn't look like it.
She locks eyes with you,
What?
one moving a little faster than the other, the loose skin of her face stretching into something resembling a smile.
Alrighty.
Holy shit. If we knew she'd be like this, maybe we would have taken the knife?
Why are you just standing?
Oh, they're speaking out of tune. Oh, they're not speaking at the same speed. Oh, that makes this 10 times creepier. Oh boy. Oh, we're in for a ride here, folks. Hello there. Oh, okay, so that's ending one of the demo. Here we go. Okay, I've been recording for about 15 minutes. Sure thing. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can actually get an ending in the demo, and I have 10 roots. Okay. Jonathan Sims is the voices in my head. Nicole Goodnight is the princess. Okay. Jonathan Sims, you're doing a really good job. And Nicole Goodnight, I can't say it yet because I haven't really heard a lot of the princess. But you did a great job at making her sound like a fifth-dimensional nightmare demon. Oh, according to my Twitch feed that I don't use anymore, SnowSilver1227 has followed me on Twitch. Thank you, good friend. I don't know who you are, or where you came from, or how you even found my Twitch. It's dead right now. You're not gonna see this, probably, but this is the new live Faust. Maybe the Twitch will come back at some point, but not right now. I'm currently dealing with a star, that is just, taking my internet connection to town. Okay. What are my preferences? Okay, So let's start again. The hero and the princess.
You're
Okay.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're here to slay her.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Have you considered that maybe, just maybe, the only reason she's going to end the world is because you've locked her in here?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I don't know if I believe that. But, you know, she wasn't exactly human last time, but, you know, we weren't exactly either, so am I one to judge?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end.
Okay.
There is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay, so I'm here to lay the princess. I've got it.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No! 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 I'm a good guy, I swear. And any evidence to the contrary is just propaganda.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I'm gonna do all the Explorer options, I think. Oh, okay. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Because genuinely, yeah.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't...
Well, who am I is the
for
question.
important task?
You seem to
Maybe
know
this
me. You
path
seem to
might
assume
as
a
well
lot
reach
about
the
me.
end of your
But are you
journey.
sure about that?
Don't linger on the specifics.
We're getting you on the back foot. Mr. Narrator. I don't think you're telling me the whole truth.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
So why does it have to be me,
To say,
though?
I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far.
Okay.
But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules.
So who does?
How much I wish.
I want to talk to them. I want to give them a stern talking to at the end of one of my black hole bullets.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it. Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more
Why am
you
I
listen
hearing
to her
noises in
honeyed
my
words,
actual
the harder
shit?
it'll be to
What
pull
the
yourself
fuck?
out.
Alright, we're back. Things have been checked out. Nothing suspicious, I hope.
Then each and every one
Okay.
of us
Yep.
is doomed.
Yep, each and every one of us is doomed. I don't care.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen. She seems like a perfectly nice
You make
person.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses.
What's with
not
these
slave
voices
them.
in our head? Like, the narrator, I understand, he's probably some sort of cosmic entity beyond our understanding. What's with the voice of the hero and the contrarian from earlier? That's kind of weird.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Is the narrator a voice in our head, though, is the actual question. Is he weird and suspicious? Oh, that was animated. Oh, that looked really good.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden
Are
table.
bones supposed to make
Perched
that
on
sound?
table
Probably
is a
not.
pristine blade.
Okay, so the question remains, are we taking the knife this time? I don't think so, but I am going to pull a certified visual novel player move and drop a save state, just in case. So...
The blade is your implement.
Yep, okay.
You'll need it.
The
if
blade
you
is my
want this
implement.
right.
I don't want to, so I'm just gonna enter the basement. Because, fuck it,
The door
Weeball.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated
Oh.
by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, that's really good voice acting.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm not
You're
scared.
playing a dangerous game by coming.
I'm not scared.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Aw, that's depressing. Well, don't worry. Everyone's friend, Faust Pixidus, is
Walk
here to
down
see
the
you.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to
Well,
the
she
far
looks
wall.
innocent. Like, she doesn't look like she could kill anyone.
She's beautiful. How could someone
Ah,
like
the
this
voice
be
of the
a threat to
hero is
anyone?
absolutely enthralled here.
I am begging you to stay focused.
I don't know if I trust
Right.
him, though. He seems kind of like a dunce.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
These are important dialogue choices. I want to examine the chains.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I'm not scared. She can do whatever she wants.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Well, okay. How long have you been locked up in here to just, like, straight-faced, hopeful tone offer to cut your fucking arm off? Jesus.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
I mean, he has a
Make
point.
your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh, no.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, and it's locked from the outside.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Sorry, no.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, we're both locked down here now.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Unfortunate.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before
What the fuck?
through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, dear Jesus, that's Bone.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike...
What if I don't, though?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I kind of want to see both endings. Okay. Return. What if we save the princess? Because she just seems desperate to leave, man.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
Oh, our hands are fucked up. Oh, they are still fucked up. That was not a chapter 2 thing. Oh, we are absolutely not a human.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh, you can actually, like, see that your hand is messed up and weird, and, like, the little arrow thing. That's cool.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
Oh.
Blood from her wound.
Oh, no. She actually is not a good person.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Ah, the
Looks like
voice of
she's
the
even
hero
bothered
is
by
starting
what
to
just
learn.
happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and
Oh.
raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, there is another option.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, I do. It ain't me that's choosing
The
it.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade! Move the
No.
blade!
I'm good.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a
What the
cautious
fuck is
step
this?
forward.
This is so weird.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your rigid hands.
I love the narrator here. God, he's such a good, like, internal voice.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful
Okay,
death is some
and?
sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
And?
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain.
I mean,
slicing
like,
its
this is
way.
obviously a bad thing she's doing, but we didn't really give her a choice. Like, the narrator just kind of possessed us and made us try to kill her, so... yeah!
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive.
Like, she clearly doesn't want to do this. Like, I don't... She does... She's not the villain here. Like, clearly we are. We're the bad guy.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, we have a new chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a
princess.
You're here to slay her.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be...
Oh, we have a new voice now. Okay.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling
The four
any
of
and
us?
all assassination
Wait, who's the
attempts
fourth
in
one?
the world.
There's me, there's Smitten, there's Hero. Is Contrarian here too?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the
I
cheek.
mean, I'd do it too.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Yep, he's absolutely right.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes
Yes,
to get
please
you.
do.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Our world was at stake. No lone princess was.
The narrator's really good here, honestly.
I beg to differ.
Wait. Hang on. So the narrator's the villain, but Smitten says there's four of us. So that would mean the voice of the Smitten, the voice of the hero. The Contrarian hasn't spoken up, so that means we don't have him in our head yet, or we just can't hear him. Are we the fourth person? Are we different from the body here? So there's the two voices, the body, and then us, the player. Ooh, okay.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions
Oh.
here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I don't think they did, really.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you time simply rewind itself? Or will you instead transport it to a different world entirely?
You do got a point, though.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you,
I don't know about that, actually.
Convoluted.
I mean, she's probably not
skin.
perfect, but she's probably better than the narrator.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone. Just be quick about it. She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all,
I can't wait for this full game to come out. Like, I'm gonna like dedicate days to this just to piece it together.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens.
This is
the world.
really good.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way.
She did
out.
almost
It's
bite through her
unfortunate,
bone.
I know, but
Like,
it's just the way it is.
she did almost eat through her bone. She probably will find a way out on her own.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Okay.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Sure, buddy.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me.
Yeah, no.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
But I'm not going to.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have
Oh, the narrator is so
I just
so
hope
good.
For all our sakes, that you make the right call.
No, we're not gonna turn around and leave.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will
We'll
cheat,
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
I am actually coming around to the voice of the hero. I think he's a pretty decent guy. He's the voice of the smitten is really putting things into perspective.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, we're going into the cabin, which the entire area does look a bit different than last time, to be completely honest.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its
What
stone
the
walls
fuck?
draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
That's really weird. Yeah, this is entirely different. What the hell?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't want to take the blade down because I feel like that's just going to make things worse.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Okay. Oh, right. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. Just ignore that. That never happened. My body is normal as always.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I almost think he can't see the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Okay, we heard that line.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Yeah, we're just gonna go into the basement again. We don't need a weapon.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more
Oh,
beautiful
dear
than
God.
last
This
time.
guy is down
I can hear
horrendous.
wedding bells already.
Dear Lord.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I'm surprised. Considering she was beautiful enough in the last run to literally just make an entirely new personality for our character, I'm surprised the hero's being reasonable.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
And I do have to ask, what the hell happened to the chain for her left hand?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
I was so worried about you.
Oh?
You remember me, right?
Oh? Okay. Okay. No, wait, no! I was actually getting interested to see what would happen. Oh, man. I was hoping that was going to be the one that was done. Actually, no. We're actually going to stop here for today. Those two routes were really good. It's already been 46 minutes. Holy shit. Unfortunately, I want to get this out tonight, and that means we're not playing anymore, but that was really good for a starter. If you want to play the demo on your own, I'll obviously have it linked in the description. I totally recommend doing that. I don't care if I get 2 views on this or no views. I'm making another video on this. This shit was fun. But until next time, I've been Faust Pixidus, your friendly universal navigator, and I hope to see you all later. Peace out, everybody.